Agreement. Agreement. Breakthrough. Agreement. happened?
So many people are willing to learn how to trade stocks, but are simply just unsuccessful at it. It's not that you're a bad trader.
I'm up $953, $879, $1,300!
When people come up to me and they say, Dek, I'm just not a good stock trader, it's a whole bunch of baloney.
Oh my goodness, I just made $30,000. You guys want to see a show today? 20 grand in a day so far.
You know why I make so much money shorting? Because the answers are given to me.
$37,000. We're currently up $23,000, $24,000 right now. Let's go! This is high risk, high reward. Let's go, baby! Let's go! I'm going for $100,000 today. $100,000 month coming its way, baby.
You may not know everything, but all of a sudden, it's gonna click.
$30,817 in the market today. Oh my goodness. Guys. Welcome to the stock market. Good morning, traders. How do they do? How do they do? Big day. Big day today. We got to be like finding the best play possible. Seeing, of course, if anything is going to absolutely moonball today. Not at the same time. At the same time, traders, today's going to be fun. And the reason why I say that is today's actually going to be the first day ever. The first day ever that I am trading a $100,000 prop firm account. Not the test. Not just like a prop firm test. But actual real funded $100,000 prop firm account. I passed the test. Again, I went through one stop prop. I passed the test. Now I have $100,000 in the account. Now it's like, okay. So how does this work? I have a $4,000 stop limit. Basically, what it means is if I lose more than $4,000 on the $100,000 account, I have to, again, go ahead and redo the test and get funded again. Or I use this $100,000 and I start making money. I start making $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Crazy thing is, over on One Stop Prop, I believe the first month, you get to keep 95% of your payout. So if I, again, take this $100,000, turn it into $150,000, I get to bring home around $45,000 at the end of this month. Could be a big day here. Traders, I really want to see. I really want to see, again, what the prop firm world's all about. Because to be frank with you, every time I go on social media, all I see now is people saying, oh, prop firm payout. Oh, I got this prop firm payout here. Oh, I got my payout over here. Now, I'm 50-50. 50% of me says, is this like real trading? Is this legit? Is, again, this actually, people are making money off prop firms? Or is it that, this is basically just like a fake way to trade? It's like paper trading. It's not real. Like if I do my real trading every single day and then I start prop firm trading, is that like knocking me down a tier? You know what I mean? So again, I've gone back and forth in my mind. I guess at the end of the day, just if you're making money, you're making money. Like that's the thing. I enjoy playing small caps. I enjoy looking for hot momentum. I enjoy shorting. I enjoy, again, getting excited about certain plays. Now, I will also say, though, some people enjoy slow stocks, swing trades, long-term investments, S&P 500, cryptocurrency, futures, Forex, options. As long as you're making money, who cares? So, if you're making money, you'll be all set, ready to go. If you're making money, you're going to be, again, all ready to rock here. Now, we got, again, VTYX. Want to keep our eyes peeled over on this play. We got to see if we're going to be able to see, maybe INBS. I'm looking at a few different stocks here. Traders, really the best thing is, right now it's 9:18 in the market. Let's just take the next 10, 12 minutes to get ourselves prepared on what we should be focusing on with this day. Because today, for anyone who was not here, we had tons of news come on out. Like a ridiculous amount of news come out this morning. But a lot of the plays here, unfortunately, went on big spikes and big dumps. That's what we saw nearly throughout the entire day. So I'm going to skip some of this other stuff right here. And let's actually just kind of go to the hot movers. So it says right here, guys, this is from Fox Hunter. It says, this Thursday morning has produced a large quantity of valuable news and filings. The main issue, though, has been that volume has been scattered between all the options available. So it's almost like too much of something is not good. When you have too much of something, even if it sounds good, it's not. Right? It'd be the same exact thing when we take a look at stocks. Sometimes, again, we want to find a hot press release and a big rip and run. But there are so many press releases today that it kind of leads to the volume being scattered away. It leads to the volume, everyone going to different directions in different places. So right now, team, below we listed all the news that is worthwhile. While there are some great press releases, you'll notice that most stocks spiked and gave back a majority of their gains. There was no follow through. Again, after the big time spike, profit taking moved in and shorters took over. All right, yada, yada, yada. So let's basically take a screenshot of this hot news, all the news that, again, led to rips and runs, and let's just see right now what is still like worth our time. You know what I mean? Like, let's just see right now what is worth our time, what is actually holding. So, first play, VTYX. Does have good credibility. Stock is still holding up its gains. Do we want to focus on this one? I would say yes. Did come out with positive top-line results on phase 2 studies. This brings in hype. This brings in attention. Absolutely, VTYX could be one of the plays that we want here today. What about SCNX? SCNX announces a start excuse me, guys. Announces a start of commercialization sales and fulfillment of first orders. This stock spiking, $1 strong resistance, still holding up its gains. I would say yes, let's watch that. SLMT, again, not really my favorite. Spike, gave it all back. Spike, gave it all back. To me, at least at the bell, I'm going to cross it off. INBS, massive spike, gave it all back. To me, cross it on off. VCIG. VCIG comes out to launch the first ever Ethereum-based gold-backed crypto. So gold's been very hot. Now, again, we have Ethereum-based gold. Things are getting crazy, guys. But again, VCIG, big-time spike, gives it all back. NDRA came out with a private placement press release. Stock goes on a very big spike and rip and run, gives it all back. TNGX right here. TNGX did come out with reports positive data. Stock went from $8 all the way up to $13. Unfortunately, gave it all on back. So you can see right here, TELO, what's happening? We basically had too much good news today. Now, when there's days that there's no hot news, everyone is sitting around and just saying, please, come on. Just give us, some news. And now there's days that, again, we have so much news that it basically breaks apart the mob. The mob is the majority of buyers that every single trader is pushing and running over towards, right? But now, what do we see a lot of times? We see right here, just say there's 100 traders in the mob. There's 100 people trading in the stock market. 10 of them are over on this stock. 10 of them are over on that stock. 10 of them are over on this play. So we don't really have strength anywhere because we have too many press releases that basically everyone tried to get hyped towards, and then everyone took their profits and ran away. And everyone tried to get hyped towards, and everyone took their profits and ran away. So even though we have a list of about 12 different hot press releases today, only 2 of them are even worth our time because everything looks like this. Massive spike gives everything on back. So when we actually take a look right now, VTYX, this play is at least holding its gains, which could again bring people towards it and actually lead towards that short squeeze at the start of the day here. So by far, my favorite stock today is VTYX. It's holding its gains. And also, on top of that, guys, we do have positive top-line results on phase 2 study. Those are, again, super hot keywords right now, aren't they? I mean, traders, when we take a look at keywords that we always want to be looking for in the stock market, what do we have? We are always going to want to be looking for the word phase. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. We are always looking for top of the line results. We are always looking for the word positive. Positive is bringing in a lot of hype and momentum. So again, when we see these type of words, guys, that bring in hype, obviously they're going to be alerted towards us. So again, we just don't miss a beat on them. Now, a little heads on up, IMCC just came out with a press release as well. Just started spiking, as you guys can see. IMCC came out at 9/12. IMCC signs a non-binding sheet of 60% invasive on quantum. Quantum is a keyword that I do have on my Foxrunner scanner because I know quantum has been hot. So again, whenever the word quantum comes out, it's always highlighted for me, so I just don't miss it. But they are talking about getting $54 million on their quantum computer sales. And again, what was that? That was IMCC right there. So IMCC getting a quick spike, but again, let's be fearful of what's basically the strategy of today. What we're seeing the trend of today is anything that goes on a big spike comes crashing back on down. Now, this is also very odd. Did anyone see the press release last night that said Trump administration is looking to be able to jump in on quantum computing plays? Did anyone see that? Raise of hands. If you guys didn't, I want to read you guys this. So this is like the sketchiness that's happening in the market right now. Let me scroll on down. Let me find this. I saw it earlier here this morning. And again, there was so much news today. Here it is. Guys, take a look at this. All right. So this was the news last night into early this morning. It says quantum computing stocks jump. Trump administration are in talks over equity stakes. So what's going on? We already know there are a lot of people that love quantum. There are people that hate quantum. There's people that are just in the neutral saying what's going to have. What have I said about quantum? You guys know where I stand. I'm a non-believer of quantum. I do not hate quantum. Quantum's making people money, or we're making people money. And again, I'm all about you guys making money. So I do not give a shit if you guys are making money or not in quantum or whatever. But if you guys are making money, congrats to you. I just don't believe in the tech. I don't believe in the technology. It's fugazi. It's fugazi. It's not actually real. So the thing is, this press release brought in a ton of credibility towards the quantum computing world. So the Trump administration is looking into it. But there was a big issue. They came out with this press release that says quantum computing companies include IonQ, RGTI, reportedly are in the Trump administration to exchange equity stakes for federal funding. Quantum computing stocks would have plunged in recent days after making huge runs soared early on Thursday. So this, again, Trump administration press release was amazing, but there was something very weird. There was something very iffy about this. And what was that? It said, before you read the article below, please note that this press release is being shared across social media. There has not been a 100% verification of it being true. The Trump administration and talks over equity is trending on news outlets, but routers have put out that they cannot verify the report and that the department is not currently negotiating with any of the companies. So this is like, what are we doing? What are we even thinking about? Is it just clickbait? I mean, look what we have right here. It says October 22nd, which was last night, yesterday. U.S. President Donald Trump administration is in talks with several computing companies to take equity stakes in exchange federal funding. The Wall Street Journal reported on Wednesday, citing people familiar with the matter. So again, the Wall Street Journal came out with this. And then Routers said, the Wall Street Journal, those guys are a whole bunch of losers. You know why? Because everything that we said, we cannot verify the report. There is no current negotiations with any company. So basically, the Wall Street Journal came out with this entire press release. Hey, the Trump administration's in talks. They're going to be looking for stakes on IonQ, stakes of Rigetti, RGTI. They are looking to get involved in quantum computing. And then all of a sudden we say, where? Well, don't worry about it. Where? Well, there has been no talks. This whole entire press release has been fabricated. There is no talks, there's no evidence, there's no facts, there's no actual person from each company that said, yeah, the Trump administration has never contacted us. So this was trending over on social media that Trump is getting involved in quantum computing. We saw IO and Q this morning gap up from $55 to $65. And now they came on out and said, hold up, sorry guys, wait a minute. We kind of put out that press release. No one again knows, no one actually has any facts that this is true. So it's a very weird thing that's happening over in the quantum computing world right now. A very odd thing that's happening in the quantum computing world right now. So do we want to keep our eyes peeled over on quantum computing? I would say again, yes, absolutely. But, it could be potentially on the short side as well, right? So today, do I want to be keeping my eyes peeled on positive top-line results on Phase 2 over on VTYX? Absolutely. Do I want to be keeping my eyes peeled over on quantum computing plays today? Absolutely. Right? And obviously, guys, there's so much news here today. There's so many things that's going on. We also saw this. I know yesterday, guys, some people, their hearts are hurting. It said BYND to infinity and reverse back on down. Beyond Meat gives back 100% its morning gap up in pre-market. So basically yesterday, guys, BYND, the stock that, again, everyone said, hey, it's going to be the next GameStop. It came crashing all the way back on down. Team, I'm going to say something right now that unfortunately is probably going to hurt a lot of people's hearts. Okay? But I'm just going to be blunt with it. I am. I'm going to be blunt. I'm going to be straightforward. And I'm just going to tell you straight up right now. When you are trading a meme stock, you are trading it because you like that sense of a community. When you are trading a meme stock like BYND, you're saying it because you're saying this is fun. Everyone's saying diamond hands. Everyone's saying hodl. Hey, hold it. Hodl, baby. Some people are saying, yeah, I'm never selling. Yes, it's up 500%. You're still in fucking early. Woo! Woo! And then guess what happens? The stock starts turning. And every single person that says diamond hands, baby, diamond hands, guess what? You're again locking in your profits. I know you, and you know that you know you, and you know that I know you, and you are locking in those gains. And again, you're just kind of sitting out the side. But there's always, again, maybe 1, 2, 3 people that actually think it's real. That's saying, oh yeah, I saw again this guy on Twitter who has again 3 followers. His name was Milky Lemonade. He said again the price target was $50. I'm holding till 50. Diamond hands. And then guess what happens? The stock falls and dumps and crashes. And again, you're either one of 2 people. You're either the person that said diamond hands and you took your profits when you were up, or you're the person who said diamond hands and you said, is everyone else still holding? Wait, hold on. You guys got out? What about these Hans? What about these Hans that you told me that were made of rock hard material? You told me you weren't selling. But now you did. You lied to me. You lied to me. We see it an actual GameStop move is a black swan event. Most of the time, and again, I'm going to tell you right now, the majority of the time that these plays start spiking, it is I'm in on the play. Let me try to hype it up and convince everyone else to try to buy in on the play. And once I make my money, hey, I'm getting the heck out of there. That's how, again, the majority of Reddit, the majority of Wall Street bets works. Let me buy in. Let me post it all over social media. Let me try to hype it up to get everyone else to buy in. But once, again, I get out of there, I'm, again, happy. Zaman hands all you want, right? That's how, again, stock trading in the social media works nowadays. Stock trading in the social media game is let me buy in, try to get other people to buy on top of it so the stock goes on up more, makes my profits. Let's keep building up this family, this trust. Let's keep building up this community until I make money and then I can get out. That's, again, don't get caught in the sauce, baby. Because, again, if you get caught up in the sauce, you are going to just be, again, sitting there, getting dry rubbed out. And right now, BYND, a lot of people got that old dry rub. I'm telling you, team, I don't mind if you guys like to get a little excited about stock trading. Hey, so do I. but you can't fall in love. You can't, again, become blind to the fact that these are random people on the internet you have no idea about trying to just get you to put more money in so they make more money on their lower cost positions. That's all it is. So right now here, traders, SCNX. Well, Deck, don't the shorts have to cover eventually? I mean, team, there are still people out there in the world that are still holding GameStop from 2021, and they're still sitting there and saying, ha, any day now. Shorts got to cover any day now. Just wait. Just wait until the day again, shorts cover on GME. We got them now. We got them exactly where we want them. They're screwed. They're screwed. Guys, it's been 5 years, right? People are still holding the bag on GameStop from $82, from $100, from $50. Shorts got to cover eventually. No, they don't. Okay? You're one fish going against Wall Street. Guys, BYND, for the last, again, 5 years, BYND has been fading and falling and dropping and fading and falling and dropping and fading and falling and dropping and getting uglier and uglier and uglier. And then this is what we got. We got this right here. We got this little tiny move right here. And right now you're like, oh yeah, we're going to take down Wall Street. No, you're not. Stop getting lost in the sauce. Guys, it's fun. Jumping on a play. Get excited. Make some money and then get out. Make some money and get out. Get some money and move on. Make some money and say to yourself, hey, you know what? I made some money. But the people that lose are the people that, again, are on the internet 24/7, holding forever. Little ghost electric limeade. Deck, you double fisting Ghost today? Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. Hey, ERB. A little bit of a rip right at the start of the day. Now, let me bring over my prop firm account here, traders. Let me get this all going. Let me find this. I want to log in. Get myself all ready to rock here. It is going to be a good day. It is going to be a fun day. I am absolutely jacked here, baby. I want to show you right here. So I passed again. I passed my funded account. It says, congratulations. Funded phase reached. Dear Sean Dekmar, we're excited to inform you that you have successfully completed the funded trader account of 100K. You are now entering the funded phase. Please complete the following to start trading. All right. So let me again get this party going here. Because I want to start getting a little crazy. I want to start getting a little wild. I want to start making this money. I think I might be able to become the #1 prop firm trader in the world. Anyone see anything crazy? And let's make sure we are all good. Little sign-up team. Can I just get a Dekmar trades? Ahoo! Make sure, again, I got you live with me. Again, I think the connection dropped there for a moment. But I believe we are all back ready to rock and roll. Are we back here, traders? Are we back up? Please let me know right now at this moment. I just want to give me a good old Dekmar trades. Ahoo! If, again, I'm live, just so, again, I can see you guys. And, again, we are all back ready to go. I just don't want to be talking to myself for the next, again, 5 hours.